Welcome guys, welcome to the YouTube channel guys. So day one we end the account with 1,500, and today is gonna be day two. We're gonna see how this account goes. And if you guys see, I just actually wake up, right? It's 6 o'clock. I usually wake up around 5:30. I know most of you see videos on YouTube, traders being like, oh, I wake up at 5, this and that. I actually do this. Right? I feel like even though yet I'm not that successful or like that consistent yet in trading, but you have to like practice discipline, so in the future it can become easier. For now it's just like I'm trying to put things together, and I'm trying to get more funded accounts, and I'm trying to be more disciplined with myself. So and this strategy, I have to wake up around 6 and trade till like maybe 2 hours 3 hours for the day and be done. All right, so this is day two, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna show you guys every single trade, and I'm gonna explain every single trade with you guys. All right. So guys, I take a first trade, but I was not able to upload it for you guys. But I just take a second trade. So I take the same trade again because I feel like market is respecting this level right here. You might not see it, but if we go to the 5 minutes, we can see that this is a pretty strong level, right? Markets has respected this zone multiple times, so it's respecting it again. So if we take a loss again, then we're not gonna re-enter again. So we already take a loss, right? First trade. The reason why I was not able to show you guys was because market moved very, very quick, right? So now we're gonna put our stop loss, right? We're gonna put our stop loss, stuff like I'll say just I'll say right above there, because we already lost first trade. I don't want to lose this trade. I'm just gonna risk $300 on that trade because the first trade was a loss. The goal is to risk around $500, but because of the first trade is a loss already, so I'm not gonna try to lose another trade with a huge amount. So let's see how this trade play out. We're finally moving into profit. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm aiming for 1 to 3 on this trade. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Right. So guys, we take a win. This trade was a win. As you guys can see, it closed 992. Right. Pretty simple. Commission was $80. Right. Because I did the calculation already. I know the commission is gonna be $80. I just aim for $180. So that's why you see I close $900. So today we have taken two trades. First trade was a loss, and the second trade was a win. And this trade was a very simple trade. I first take it, and it was a loss because my stop loss was too tight, and I re-enter again, right, and it become a win. It was a very simple trade. I know market was gonna go up, right, because market keep going up, come back down to respect this level, and as soon as it did, right, it's like consolidating. I just take a buy from there. It was pretty much clear trade. So guys, I actually did something really stupid, which is as you guys see, I take a loss, right, recently, and I enter another trade again, thinking that market was gonna go up without waiting for my setup, which was really, really bad. I would actually consider that as a revenge trading, right, which is bad. But I was in profit. I was gonna hold it till 1,000, but I was like, you know what, let me just close it because that's bad, right? So I closed it on 345, which is, it is what it is. Instead of it being in a loss, you know, but I'll call this as a revenge trade. This trade is a revenge trade because I'm not used to scalping, right? It take 3 4 trades. My other strategy, I only take maybe 1 or 2 trades a day. I'm done, and it's so easy for my emotion. But this, like, I'm taking at least from 1 to 10 trades a day, and that's scalping, right? That's scalping. Because if anyone tell you scalping is just 1 trade a day, yes, I understand, but that's not actual scalping. People that actually scalp, I see them usually from at least 4 or 5 hours in front of their PC, taking at least from 5 to 10 trades a day, right? That's what I see. So that's what I'm trying to practice here, but I don't know if it's gonna work out, right? Even if I blow this account, I'm gonna try to see if there's things that I can fix, because the strategy does work. The strategy is a profitable strategy, but it's like the most thing I'm struggling with is the emotion. And I feel like this is gonna help me even control my emotion better, right? If I actually pass this challenge, it's gonna help me control my emotion better. But anyway, let's see. Because I already start making mistake of like revenge trading. So let's see how it goes. Right. We just enter another trade. Right. So let me just put my stop loss real quick. I'm gonna put out just $400. Save. I'm gonna aim for 1092. I just entered this trade recently. As you guys can see, we up in profit. So this trade, we can see we have a strong level right here. So I was expecting it to create a double top. And if we look on the left hand side, we can see respect level here again, respect here again. So we have almost 4 rejection on that level. So I was expecting it to drop on the 15 minutes. So my stop loss is just right above that level, this zone. So we going to see how this play out, and my TP is just right there. So it's kind of close to my TP anyway. Not close, but a. So let's look at the 5 minute. Let's see how far it is. Yeah, it's pretty far. Pretty far. But hey, let's see how it plays out. It's a win. It's a win. It's a loss. It's a loss. All right, guys. So we out of this trade. You can see right here. This trade only lasts for what? Probably like 1 minute. So we close 840. It is what it is. The goal was to close 1000, but I don't know the spread, slippage, and all of that. But hey, it's not a big deal. So we're in another trade. Oh, I don't know what the hell they're doing upstairs, bro. But we're in this trade. Market break, we test. I'm still in a buy trend. But let's put our stop loss. Sorry about the noise, but stop loss is gonna be right there. TP is gonna be right there. Alright, let me see. Stop loss. So this trade was a loss. It is what it is. But let's see. We take a loss. How much do we lose? 495. See, I'm starting to understand how to add the commission into the profit or loss, which kind of makes sense now. I'm losing 495. I feel like that's brilliant, you know. So this is the reason why you try it on live account like this or Propfirm, so you can understand when you get funded, you know what you're gonna do. So yeah, we took the loss. It's not a big deal. We're gonna wait for another trade and see. We got at least 1 more hours, so 1 or 2 more hours. So we probably take at least 1 or 3 more trades and call it a day. So we just enter another trade again. We're gonna see how this trade play out. This one there's a level. there's a strong level right here, right? This strategy, I do know it's a profitable strategy, so that's why I'm not worried about taking a couple of losses, because I've seen it when I back test it. It's like you can take a lot of loss, right? You can take at least, you can lose 4 or 5% in a day, so which is fine, right? So but in a month it can make you around maybe from 5% to 10%. So let's see how it goes. So but the reason why I take this trade is because of this level right here. And I do believe it's an uptrend, right? I feel like markets go EUSD is gonna go up, right? Um so and EUSD been moving nicely throughout this month, so that's why I've been focused on it only. But based on the strategy, I can trade this on Euro USD, and I can also trade it on Euro JPY. But we're gonna focus mostly on Euro USD. So yeah, my stop loss is right there, pretty close. you know, right there. And my TP, I'm gonna move my TP to like yeah, right there. So if it's a loss, it's a loss. You can see right here, I'm only losing $432. So I hope the commission is, you know, doesn't go crazy. But let's see how it goes. So this trade was a win, right? You can see right here, $1,044. We have taken a lot of trades today, at least 7 trades. But we up $2,600. So we're just gonna keep going, right? I feel like I got more time to trade, and yeah. And this trade was very simple. And one thing you guys have to understand is like when you're trying a new strategy, right? And you have to have a notebook, right? Which I will talk about at the end of the video, right? But you need a notebook, right? And I just recently make this one, right? The reason why I do it is because I keep making mistakes. I keep revenge trading. I keep taking trades out. I keep doing dumb mistakes. So I decided to start writing down things that I'm not supposed to do, right? On this strategy. So when you're trying out a new strategy, you always want to have a book with you. If you really want to take Forex seriously, you want to have a book with you so you can write things down that you might not see when you backtest, but you're going to see when you trade, right? So let's wait for the next trade. Just enter another trade, right? So let's see how this trade is gonna play out. It was a very simple trade. If you look at the file, let me look at it. 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, bunch of rejection, blah blah blah. So I was thinking that it's probably gonna drop a little bit. I only wanted to drop like just quick drops, right? And I feel like it might give me that. And yeah. So TP is down there. Stop loss is right there. So yeah, let's see how that plays out. Look how close that is. But one thing I've write on my notebook is do not close the trade. Let the trade play out. If it go up, it hit me out, it take me out, it take me out. I don't really bother about it. But I gotta let it play out. You know, I cannot do nothing because if I close it right now, then it's just emotional. So I gotta be a freaking machine and let the trade play out by itself. So market hit our TP. You can see we were able to close $1,000 on this trade again for 1 to 2. We up around almost 4%. Crazy. Oh man. This is crazy. This was a nice trade, right? This was a pretty nice trade. I go on the 30 minutes. I know that I was believing that market is an uptrend. I still do believe that market is an uptrend, right? But because of this rejection, and when you trade, when you be in the market for a very long time, right, you're gonna see things that not everybody gonna see, right? And for me, I backtest over 10,000 times, so I've seen things like this multiple times. So yeah, stuff like this, I've seen it multiple times where market rejects, right? It might keep going up, but I just want them to like drop a little bit. So that's why I entered this trade, put like 15 lots in it, and boom, and we're done. So now we're gonna wait for like a couple of more trades. We only have maybe we'll take like 1 or 2 more trades and done for the day. And that's a lot of trades today. Let's see how many trades we'll take. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha! We have taken 10 trades. You know, it's good. It's good. It's good. Let's keep going. So we enter another trade here. Like I told you guys, I still believe this trade was gonna hi. So I tell you guys that this trade is gonna go up, right? So right, it was just taking a quick drop, maybe keep going up, right? But the reason why is market one is an uptrend, it be going up, right? I don't focus on the high time frame when I scalp, so I just look at the smaller time frame, the 30 minutes, and you can also see a zone right here, right? You can see a zone right there. I feel like my scalping strategy is going to be very difficult for traders that are new to the market or have not yet like put a real effort into becoming a successful trader, because things like this you might be like, oh, let me go try this strategy, it might work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna blow your account, right? It's not everything I see I just take, right? Because if that's the case, you probably will see me take 1,000 of trades. I'll probably take like a lot of trades, but that's not the case. It's because I follow my trend, and if I go against the trend, I try to take a quick trade and be out of it. Like this, see my stop loss is below the wick, below almost below the zone, right? But the last trade I take, my stop loss was just anywhere, right? Because I just take a quick trade, right? My TP is going to be around, as around right there, right? So let's see how this trade play out, right? And let's look at 5 minutes so you guys can have a better understanding of what I'm looking at. So you can see markets respect this level, respect it again, almost respect it right there again, right? So we might have a higher chance of this trade going up. I feel like this was the longest trade I've held today, right? But we did close in profits. I think I hold this trade for at least an hour, right? Most of the trade are always like at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, but we hold this trade for at least an hour. So, like I said, I do believe that EUA stays going up, and we might take one or two more trades and call it a day. This is a very long section, right? If you guys want to see videos like this all the time, comment, say you want to see it, or because sometimes I just feel very I cannot trade and try to record at the same time, and talk to you guys and stuff like that. So, but it is what it is. So I just enter another trade. This might be the last trade for the day. You can see we have 2 rejection, right? Even on the 5 minutes, the other minutes. So this trade is a loss. I just know that this trade is a loss. So guys, I just entered this trade, really dumb trade. I see 2 rejection. I was thinking that market was going to respect this level, but I feel like 80% I'm going to lose this trade. I don't know, but it is what it is. To be honest, don't put stop loss there. If we lost, call it a day, right? And I'm gonna let you guys watch this trade, right? This time around, I'll let you guys watch it and see how it plays out. Since it's out, I'm put TP. Alright, so we're gonna let this trade play out, and you guys can watch it and see how it plays out. Just like I said, I just believed that it was a lot. It was gonna kick us out, which was completely fine. Yeah. Let me show you guys. See, this are the account has blown trying this strategy. So just to show you guys, it's not that easy. Right. So as you guys can see, I'm up 4.2%. Win rate is 62%. Right. Risk social reward is 3. Right. And this is day 2 trading. We're up $4,000. But anyway, subscribe, punch the likes button, and peace out.